What's up? I'm James, and this is Coolest. Today's life hack is how to have the healthiest, brightest, and whitest smile in 3 minutes, one time a day. Before I get into it, don't like and subscribe. Subscribe and like. We do things differently here, and we're coming out with the coolest content continually. Subscribe and like to be kept notified. Okay, today's life hack is how to have the brightest, whitest, and healthiest smile. What I have today is a routine that I've developed over the past 2 decades, and I've been through it all. I've used bleaches, I've used UV rays, I've used strips, I use toothpaste, I use all the mouthwashes. What I've found, finally, is a 3-minute once a day. 3-minute, one time a day. You need 3 things to have the healthiest smile and the brightest and whitest smile. No more trays, no more UV, no more bleaches, no more strips. Okay, so here's what you need. First of all, you need charcoal toothpaste. And the Instagram models are right. This charcoal toothpaste will change your life. If you want to replace the trays and the whitening and the bleaches, you need some of this. This one is Active Wow Activated Coconut Charcoal Powder. I found this one on Amazon. I believe it was $20 or $25. I'll put the link below. I've had it for a few months. I've gone through a third of it. So it'll essentially last you about a half a year, all right? The second thing you're going to need, besides your toothbrush, I assume you have a toothbrush already, is the purple Listerine. Now be careful, there's 2 types of purple Listerine. There's the Listerine in the purple, the matte purple container, and then there's the purple colored Listerine in the clear plastic container. That one won't do you any good. In fact, none of the other Listerines from my experience will do as good of a job as this one. This purple matte Listerine is mandatory. It's a 6-in-1. You can read all the benefits on it. Long story short, I won't use anything else. This is the one that you need for my routine. Last but not least, you need a couple dental picks. All right, you've seen these before. This is a regular one. You've seen this before. I actually like the children's ones. I prefer the children's ones because they have a longer handle. I'm a guy and I have longer fingers and bigger hands, so I'm able to get this one and maneuver it better. Either one will work, but you need one or the other of these, and you just need one a day. Firstly, on a dry toothbrush, and a dry toothbrush is imperative. Don't ever dip a wet toothbrush in this charcoal toothpaste. What will happen is the water is carrying microbes and microscopic bacteria. This charcoal will act as a medium and will start growing mold and weird stuff on it. So never, ever, ever get this wet. Keep it away from your bathroom sink. If the water is running and you're splashing into it, it's gonna be nightmarish. So always keep this dry and closed. And when you stick your toothbrush in here, make sure it's a dry toothbrush. Don't worry about it being wet. The charcoal is going to adhere to the toothbrush, whether the toothbrush is wet or dry. So make sure you stick a dry toothbrush in here. Then stick the toothbrush in your mouth and just brush your teeth as long as it takes. For me, it takes between 1 minute and 2 minutes, depending on my day, and actually just depending on how much time I have and how feverishly I'm working. But just cover all your teeth like a dentist tells you to. I like to go across, okay? And then I like to do the bottoms, and then I like to do the back. And you just need a couple seconds on each one. Get your front, get your bottom, and then get the back of each row. Then spit out that charcoal toothpaste. Your teeth are gonna look black. They're gonna look like death, but that's the point. All right, spit it out. And spit out your charcoal toothpaste, but don't rinse or anything else, all right? All right, now you're done. You've covered all the facets of your teeth. You've covered all your areas. Spit out your charcoal toothpaste, and you're going to have some black teeth. It's gonna look a little morbid. It's gonna look like death. Don't worry about it. This is part of the process. This charcoal toothpaste is what's gonna give you your whiteness, okay? This is step number 1, okay? You're gonna have a ring around your mouth. You're gonna have some stuff. You can wipe it off an hour later. Just be cognizant that you're gonna have some residue with this black charcoal toothpaste. Now, put the Listerine in your mouth until the burn or sting alleviates. It could be 20 seconds. It could be over 90 seconds. It depends on the health of your mouth. And if you wanna know how healthy your mouth is, this will tell you. I've known some people that try this for the first time and they've had to keep it in their mouth for over 90 seconds. Whitest smile on the planet, horrible, horrible germs and bacteria in their mouth. This is what's going to give you your healthy smile. This is the health aspect. So make sure that you swish it around. Make sure you put some pressure on it. Get it over to your left, get it over to your back, get it over to the left side of your mouth, get it over to the right side of your mouth, put it in the front, put it in the back. And most importantly, stick your tongue upwards on the roof of your mouth. This is going to allow the mouthwash to get to the most germ-infested, bad spot of your mouth, and that's underneath your tongue. The majority of cavities come from that bottom part of your mouth that you rarely get, and the mouthwash is going to kill this for you. So put it underneath your tongue and stick your tongue towards the roof of your mouth and make sure you get it underneath there. This is the most important part of disinfecting your mouth. Lastly, and this is the one that's going to help you ace your checkup. This is imperative, just once a day. All right, so just put this in each area of your tooth for like a second. Okay, just 1 second. That's all it takes. Just up and down in each one and just get it in there. You don't have to do anything elongated. You don't have to go back and forth. You don't have to do each tooth for 5 seconds. Just get it up there at each slot. And what this is going to do is make your gums extra healthy. This is going to pull out all the debris and bad stuff that's in the crevices of your teeth. This is going to help you ace your dental checkup. All right, so just do this once a day. When I'm finished, sometimes I will rinse with this again. And what this is going to do is disinfect any areas that were covered with the debris. All right, so you can do it. You don't have to do it. It's up to you on how healthy you want to be. I do it optionally sometimes on and off just to change things up, but it's not mandatory. Some few quick reminder tips. Again, never stick a wet toothbrush inside that jar. It'll breed bacteria and you have to throw it away. Number 2, you only have to do this once a day, but be careful of the clothes that you wear while you're doing it. You could get some black residue on your clothes. You're gonna get some in your sink regardless. It's gonna be a bit more messy than toothpaste, but it's going to be worth it. Just be cognizant if you're going out or if you have white clothes on, you may wanna take them off while you do it. You may wanna do this before you decide to get ready and go out. Or if you are gonna do it in your clothes, just be very careful and very cognizant of the powders and residue of the black charcoal. If anything, lean over the sink to ensure none of the debris is overhanging your body if it does fall down. So these 3 things, a little charcoal toothpaste, a little mouthwash, and a dental pick. 3 things, 3 minutes a day, 1 time a day. That's all you need. You don't have to brush morning, noon, and night. You don't have to do some elongated program. You don't have to have a toothbrush in your mouth for 4 minutes, multiple times per day. If you do these 3 things, it will lead to your healthiest, whitest, and brightest smile.